What's up, class of 2012? It's another time for video advisory. And yes, I'm bringing up class of 2012 because yes, next year you guys will be graduating from high school, hopefully entering into a new stage in your life, going on to college. And today we're going to talk about a very important step in getting you towards that goal. We're going to talk about the college application process. Actually, a year from the month of November we're in, October, November-ish, is when you'll be applying to the colleges and universities that you are interested in attending. So what we're going to talk about today is actually kind of important. So I hope you pay attention and listen up. We've got a lot of good information for you. I have some former students from Lincoln. I got some current students. Even have some college advisors, some admissions counselors that are going to give you some really good information that you want to pay attention to on the college application process. We're going to get you started with a graduate of Lincoln High School. She graduated last year, actually, Katie Wilson, class of 2010, class of 2010, and she's currently a freshman at the University of Northern Iowa, my alma mater, go Panthers. But she's got a little bit of information, some tips on her college application process, just to give you a little insight into the process and some things that she experienced. So check it out.
I'd say one thing I learned after my whole applying for college that I would share would be don't wait till the last minute, pay attention to deadlines, and ask for help. Like, there's a website you can go to, a number you can call, whatever, use it. They get paid to help you. Another thing you can do to help out is on all the applications they ask you, like, what are your extracurriculars and activities you do. Try, if you can, before you get to the application, fill this out beforehand. Sit and write down, what have you done in high school? And try to remember, as best you can, the times and dates you did that. If it's not right on, it's not a big deal. They don't sit there and plan this all out. If you can sit and go through your application before you actually do it, it'll make the whole process a lot easier. I didn't do this. Afterwards though, I did. I just typed it up and keep it on my computer, and as you do something new, just add it to the list. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just give you a reminder of the different things you've done, and it'll really help you out a lot in your application process.
Thanks, Katie. That was some great information. Hopefully you guys paid attention to that. Now I got another student that I want you to hear from. He's a current senior here at Lincoln. This is Noah. Some of you guys may know him from around school, but he's going to give you some of his tips. He's already started the application process, and he's got a few tips that he wants to share with you. So take a listen to Noah and pay attention.
So I've been applying to college and stuff, and it's like a lot of people, it's easy for them to get overwhelmed trying to look and find a place that fits for them. A good way to think about it is it's like you're looking for a new beginning for yourself. You're looking for a place, that's right for you. And a good thing people do is like go to as many as they can, go to as many college visits as they can, apply to as many as they can. I mean, it'll be like a lot of essay writing, a lot of work, but it really ends up being worth it in the end, I think. Try to, put your best foot forward, I think. Try and be as, professional as you can, and try and put as much of your personality as you can in the same time, I think. Because it's really important that they see you as a unique person and not somebody who's just gonna, float by and not contribute anything, I think, to the experience in the end. I got a 31.
31
yeah.
Out of
36.
Last week, most of you, if not all of you, got to experience the college and career fair that was in the Roundhouse. It was over 40 different colleges, universities, trade schools, and even military branches were represented at that fair. So I'm going to give an opportunity for a few of those colleges that were there to actually speak to you about the application process. Had a chance to sit down with UNI, Simpson College, Graceland University, and the University of Iowa college reps. So pay attention. You might hear a few things that might be repeated. That usually means it's pretty important. So listen up and pay attention. See what you learn.
One of the pieces we like to tell students is that as soon as you apply, whether it's through the mail on our paper application or online, And a lot of schools have a mix of both, is you need to have your other pieces sent. And that would include your high school transcript, so talk to your guidance counselors or your school office and get those sent. A lot of schools require your senior year schedule, so make sure that gets sent along with your transcript. Typically there's an application fee. It kind of depends on the school, so if you want to get that sent right away, you can. You can pay by credit card, by check, or if you need that fee waived, a lot of schools will accommodate that as well. As far as what to do online or paper, it's really whatever your comfort level is or whatever you have access to. More and more students are applying online because it's a pretty seamless process, but whatever you're comfortable with. So if you need a paper application, talk to that institution. You and I, we can send them through you via mail, or you can print it off as well as a PDF. But about 98% of our students apply online, so again, majority of students anymore apply online.
Juniors, I always tell you, if you've got 15 or 20 colleges you're interested in, good for you. Just be interested. Go online. Some of the coolest things going on in colleges and universities these days are on-site websites of the colleges and universities. A lot of colleges, including Simpson, have junior visit days in the spring. Get on these college campuses and take a look for yourself. That's very important that you get there in fall of your senior year. You should be applying and getting accepted at probably 2 or 3 different colleges that you're interested in. Don't stop taking courses. Don't think that, okay, it's my senior year and I don't have to take academic courses. A lot of colleges, Simpson included, will give you more academic scholarship money if you continue to take college prep academic courses. Also, don't downplay the importance of counselor recommendation part of the application. That carries an awful lot of weight. Get in there and meet that counselor and get to talking to them. They can be the difference in whether or not you get accepted to a college. In Simpson's case, if I have a guidance counselor at a high school that writes to me and says you should take a close look at this young man or young woman, we're going to pay attention to that.
Different tips for admissions applications is fill out as many applications as you can to get into different schools, and definitely test the waters and see where you would like to go. We do not require an essay, but check those applications and see which ones do and which ones require high ACTs or SATs, and definitely send in your transcripts to any college you're looking at so they can get you accepted and get the process started.
Applying to different colleges, you want to make sure that you're meeting application deadline dates. It doesn't hurt to apply early. Most colleges, you can apply for housing early on. Focusing on scholarships and financial aid is really important, so getting that initial application in early is a good idea. Writing personal statements, make sure that you're addressing anything that we can't see based off of your transcript. So if you have a learning disability, if you had a tough family situation and you're working past that, talk about that within your personal statement. Also talk about how you would be a successful student at any college or university. Letters of recommendation should come from someone who can actually talk about your academic abilities, so a counselor or a teacher would be ideal. And just remember that if you need to send in additional information throughout your senior year, most colleges and universities will work with you.
Well, I hope you guys were listening. Quite a few things were said by the different reps, and some things I want to hit on is making sure that you are on time again with getting applications. Those deadlines are very, very, very important. We talked about fees that some of the schools may cost for applying. A lot of times, like they said, if you get in touch with the schools, they will waive those fees, but it's something that you have to ask and bring up. Don't let those fees and costs scare you from the application process, especially if you're really interested in that school. Get those applications turned in. Another opportunity that you want to take advantage of are the online applications. This is just a lot easier and faster, actually, because you don't have to wait for it to get to you in the mail or get to them in the mail. You can get all that information put in and get that directly to the people that need to look at your application. Another thing you want to do is definitely get to know your guidance counselors. If you don't know your counselors, and many of you don't, which is very unfortunate, get to know them. These are people that you want to have in your corner to help get you on that road to college, especially into the college of your choice. So get to know your counselors. If you don't know, just make some time to stop in the counseling center and set up an appointment with your counselor. And it's not a bad idea to get to know all the counselors, even though you might have a specific counselor assigned to you. Get to know all the counselors in the counseling center. take advantage of the wealth of knowledge that is in that office, and use them as a resource. Again, that can make or break your application, believe it or not. Also, understand this. Your college application is actually an opportunity for you to brag on yourself. This is an opportunity for you to highlight your accomplishments, your abilities, the different things that you want them to know about. Always keep this in mind when it comes to applying to the colleges. You are competing with thousands of other high school students just like yourself for a spot in that college or university. So keep those things in mind. Start keeping track of the different things you're involved in, the different accomplishments that you've made, almost like a resume. This is your college resume, and you want to have dates, you want to have events, all of those things listed so that you can put that in a nice, well-organized manner in those applications so that those college reps can see who you are and acknowledge you and accept you into that college or program that you're trying to get into. And if you have questions, as always, please feel free to stop by the Gear Up office. You can talk to Mrs. Butts, you can talk to myself. Again, your counseling center, your counselors, if you haven't already stopped by your counselors, do that. They are always willing and able to answer those questions for you. You can always stop by our Facebook page. I'm going to tell you that every time we meet. Gear Up Lincoln High School is our Facebook page if you want to look us up. And if you have questions, feel free to post them there. We will do our best to try to answer those questions, and if we can't answer it, we will get you to the proper resources to get those questions answered. But check us out, and we look forward to helping you on your road to college. And we'll see you again, as always. See you around campus. See you.